In this video, we're going to check out the Premiere 3-in-1 Vape from blackoutx.com. Okay, so let's dig into the box here. We've got the Premiere 3-in-1R. It looks like it does leaf, wax, liquid, oil. So I'm assuming that this thing is probably going to be pretty much the same as the 2.0 here. I'm just thinking it's going to be like it's going to be a bigger brother of it. So let's dig into the box and let's find out. As I mentioned before, I do like the Blackout X branding. I kind of went into that a little bit with the other box, but you know, they do a good job. So I won't spend too much time on that. And this will just kind of give you a size comparison of the two real quick before we open her up. All right, so let's take a look. Pretty much just a bigger version of the 2.0. Let's just do a little size comparison really quick here. Oh, and another way you can do this if you want is you can just pop this out this way. Let's see, so that's what they look like. This one's got a little bit of a rattle. Just the button. Now when I turned this one on in the video, it wasn't charged up, so let's see if this one has any juice in it. Oh, that one's working. So flashing green light. We'll have to check the manual to find out what that means. But anyways, that's just a quick size comparison of the two. This one's just a little bit more compact, but I gotta tell you, man, I still really like these. I know there's a lot of vapes that are coming out with the mods and they've got the tanks and all that other stuff, and that's a cool kit. And you know, if you're into like modding and upgrading and doing stuff like that, but if you just want like a single unit, this is pretty cool. I don't know. I wonder. I think they have a cool enough factor that somebody would want to have this and have a mod as well. I think that cool looking. But let me see what happens if I. So 3 times. Does this twist at all? Or is that just a? No. So that, I guess this doesn't. So there's the charging port. Again, that micro USB. This is a little bit different. I don't want to say features, but it's just laid out a little bit differently. It's got these rings here and here. This is pretty much the same. It's got a lot more weight to it. It feels nice and solid. It almost feels like a flashlight with some, probably, I don't know. I don't want to say C batteries, but it's got some nice weight to it. It feels really solid. The other thing I thought that was interesting is that the bowl size it's not really that much bigger than the 2.0. This is the same filter system that they have, pretty much, it looks like to me. So I'm assuming there's probably the concentrate bowl underneath all this stuff here. But let me open this one up just so you can see the difference in the bowl. I would say not really much difference. I'm just thinking maybe your advantage just right off the bat quickly might be just that this has got a longer battery life. Maybe I think it does the 3 different temperatures. We'll have to check the manual, but I'm pretty sure that's what, you know, another big difference between the Premiere and the 2.0. Okay, so we'll finish going through the box before we get into anything further. Oh, heads up, look out for that. Okay, this one's a little bit, well, you get 2, it looks like you get 2 concentrate bowls. There's your toolkit, I'll go through that in a second. Your USB cable, charging cable. Oh, and you get an extra mouthpiece, which is, I guess, kind of nice in case you crack, break, or lose that for some reason. So a little bit more that you get from the Premiere. You know, I'll just go through all this stuff. You've got your USB cable. Does it have the branding on it? Yes, it has the branding on it. You've got your toolkit, which I'll just go ahead and open up here. And in the last one that we got, or in the 2.0 version, there was a nice set of tweezers in there. So I'm pretty sure that this has the same stuff. I don't know if you found this video before you found the 2.0 version, but you know, if you did, then you can check out that video at the link right here. So we'll dig into the bag, and yeah, pretty much the same thing. Really, you know, Just a nice little set of tweezers here with the branding on it. Looks like it's probably lasered, engraved, which is cool. You know, you've got your little digger dabber tool, and then it comes with the cleaning brush. Like I said in the previous video, I like having a little pouch or a little container, a little, you know, something to keep all this stuff organized. That's always very helpful. So that's cool. And then you've got your extra mouthpiece, which again is, you know, the same thing as the other one. So, you know, it's nice just to have these extra parts. I don't really know right off the top of my head what these things are retailing for, you know, the two of them. But again, I do think I like them. I mean, just as, you know, as its own unique, like a pen vape, I think these are pretty cool. It's kind of interesting because it's pretty much the same thing. It's just a bigger, you know, a bigger version of it. And like I said before, you get these, you get a little bit extra in the box. You get 2 of these concentrate bowls, and let's put that in there. Actually, you know what? I think maybe the other difference will be is because of the depth. Because this, I mean, I don't know what the volume of the bowl size is. I don't know what the difference is between the two, like volume wise. Maybe there's a spec in the manual or something like that. I'll just take out one of these things here. Okay, so the bowl, it's way longer. That's for sure. But it's narrower too, so I'm not sure volume wise. This is, you know, it looks like it's bigger, but I don't know how much bigger. And it's got this notch on it. I don't know if you can see that right there. It's got that notch. So it slides out, you know, pretty easy in and out. I'm just so curious as to the depth of it, because the screen itself is around in this area. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pull this bowl out of here. And again, don't do this while it's hot. That would be bad. You'll burn yourself, and that won't be good. So let me grab this other bowl here really quick. Let's put that right there. Oh, here we go again. Okay, so doing this a second time. There, okay. I just gotta finagle it a little bit. All right, so I'll show you the different sizes here of the bowls. So this is for the 2.0 and this is for the Premiere. Okay, so here's a little close-up, and you can see the size difference in the bowls. So I'm just curious, like volume-wise, what real difference is there? Because this will fit probably. Oh no, it doesn't fit inside. Does it? No. So I don't know. It's not too much different, but those are the different bowl sizes, just so you can check it out. Again, with the Premiere Vape, just like with the 2.0, you know, you'll go ahead and insert your concentrate bowl, and then you can go ahead and install the cap, and then you're ready to do concentrates. And then we'll take out the concentrate bowl. And then again, always just put this back in a safe place. And then now that we have that together, we can reassemble. And this one actually is in line. The mouthpiece looks to be in line with the power switch here, which is a good thing. Just cosmetically, it looks good. So I found if you put the mouthpiece this way, it's a little bit better heat-wise. Because in the video where we did the 2.0, I took a draw off camera, and it did get a little bit warm. So when you put the mouthpiece this way, it just seemed to work a little bit better with the heat. I'll just do this close up right here so you guys can kind of see. And again, it just really looks good. It just really looks like a finished product, like a really refined product, which is really cool. And you know, this, even if this is a sticker, I don't know, it looks like they have some sort of finish over the top of it that just really, it really works. I mean, if it's just a straight sticker, then that's pretty amazing, because I don't really see a seam anywhere. So I wonder if that's actually carbon fiber underneath it, and then this is like maybe a plastic sleeve or something that goes over that. Not quite sure what that is. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to rip this thing apart and and find out what it really is. Now, one other thing that I find interesting, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this doesn't have any holes, any vent holes, it looks like, at the very bottom, where the Dry Herb 2, you know, definitely you can see those holes in there. So that's an interesting thing. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. And I would probably say if there was one thing that would make this even cooler is if this was a ceramic bowl versus a metal bowl. That's like probably the only thing that I think you could do to improve this thing, aside from like functionality or something like that. They've done such a good job on these. I really do. I really like them. In the last video, I kind of went a little bit long on the manual, so we'll try to go through this quickly. If you want to pause the screen on anything, you can check it out. So I'll just flip through the pages. The things to, you know, really pay attention to. Okay, well, this is a 2200 milliamp battery versus the other 1300 milliamp battery for the 2.0 version. And then there's again, the pictures don't really do it justice. I still feel like those might be like a second version. Oh, the other thing that I didn't mention in the other video, which I should probably mention in this one, is do not put any liquid or wax or concentrates into the herb bowl. You have to use that other separate bowl that I showed, the real skinny thing, and you know, slide that in and then use your concentrates with that. Because if you end up putting any concentrates or wax into the herb bowl, it's going to mess everything up and you're going to void the warranty. So you know, here's the using instructions. So the difference between this and most other vapes is this is a 3 times. You hit the button 3 times to start it, and it says that the LED will go green. It flashes green, and then it says when the temperature reaches 375 degrees, the LED stops flashing and changes to a solid green. Okay, when it's ready to go. And it says holding the power button for 3.5 seconds causes the LED to flash yellow until the temperature rises to 410 degrees, at which point the LED will turn solid yellow. Okay, so this is a 3 temperature vape, and it looks like, again, if you hold the power button for 3.5 seconds, it will go red, and then the temperature will rise to 445 Fahrenheit. And then after 3.5 minutes, the device will shut down automatically, it says. And it says repeat step 1 to reactivate the heating element. So it looks like once it shuts down after the cycle, you're going to have to go ahead and repower it back up. So you'll click it 3 times to do another vape session. And then charging, like we said in the other one, you want to charge it for at least 6 hours when you first get it. It says the battery LED will be red while charging, but it'll turn green when it's full. Let's see, regular use. Okay. When the LED flashes red 8 times, you need to charge the battery for about 4 hours, it looks like. And it says after the low power warning occurs 3 times, the device will be locked until the device is charged. So be sure that you charge your device if it's not working for some reason, because as it says here, it'll shut down if the power in the battery gets too low, and it will not work until you charge it up. So before you think that it's broken, just put it on the charger for about 4 hours and see what happens. And there's another photo. And then cleaning. Again, like I expressed in the other video, you know, you always want to clean your vapes, and be sure to clean your the wax and oil cup that you get with these with some sort of cleaning solution, as it says here in the manual. I use alcohol. Some people are not into alcohol, but you know, it works for me. Here's a little bit of tips you can check out, and then you got your warnings, and then your warranty, safety, and disclaimers. So be sure to read that one. So that's about it for the first part of this review. If you like what you saw in the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Enzo Treppa with budsimple.com. Thanks for watching.